Welcome in everybody to Tri-State Wrestling, TSW, on the air once again. My name is Joe Dombrowski. Proud to be back with you in Hamilton, Ohio, the Fitness Center for Creative Arts. Our first time here for season number 2. It's April 27th, 2024, and we're kicking it off with one of the most impressive parts of 2023. I hate to say it, but the academic standard, GPA, has been a gold standard in one fall traditional competition for quite some time, and not the first time we've seen him with an intergender tag team partner as well. That is Laney Luck, the 8-year pro. We're recognized in the PWI Top 150 in the past, has been in the ring with the likes of Britt Baker and Chelsea Green and Allie Catch, and we saw Laney and GPA pick up a victory over Brian Pillman Jr. and Ari Alexander our last season, but a team of a different flavor opposing them on this particular evening. You're looking at August Matthews in the foreground. It's Davey Bang making his way up the stairs. They are maybe the most dynamic hot young tag team out of Chicago, and all of the Midwest at that front. We have seen those of us who have followed professional wrestling in the Midwest, he's been undergo a little bit of an age change. They wanted to be a little edgy, got caught in a cease and desist issue, but we won't talk about that. We'll talk about the future for Bang and Matthews, because it's very, very bright, and it's only right they make it here to TSW to show what they're capable of, as we're moments away from the official ring introduction. Bang and Matthews debut with GPA and Laney Luck.
Introducing the team to my left, from Chicago, Illinois, the second city's favorite couple, the academic standard, GPA and Laney Luck. Introducing the team to my right, also from Chicago, Illinois, Davey Bang and August Matthews.
You gotta wonder what the voting process was like that led GPA and Laney Luck to be the second city's favorite couple.
One in, one out.
Wouldn't surprise me to see some ballot box stuffing there, some creative crunching of the numbers, who knows. But we do know that GPA in one fall matches, I believe, is undefeated here still in TSW. He has not fared well in situations he cannot control.
Let's go, David.
Wait.
Wait for what?
I guess GPA quite literally going to get himself some luck. Talking about GPA's track record, the Stack the Deck Gauntlet matchup, the Raider Rumble. Well, hey, there may be a post-match celebration, who knows? But both those matchups, many opponents, unique rules. GPA was not able to control that situation as well as he can, one or two opponents. And yes, a drop step into a kiss would be the first time I believe I've called that in 21 years. And I'm not anti-public display of affection or anything.
Can we focus?
I just think there's a time and a place. Davey Bang starting out for his tag team against GPA. GPA calls himself the academic standard. I would suggest when you talk about book smart, IQ test, yeah, smartest guy in the locker room, to say the least, but also maybe the most self-absorbed. Not again. And Davey Bang a step ahead that time, roll up 2 count only. And if GPA does not have his eye on the ball here, Bang and Matthews will make an example out of him. Takedown, or excuse me, a shoulder tackle takedown attempt, but nobody budges. Saw GPA successfully defeat the incredible aerialist Braden Lee in Batesville this past February. Great stop in that town. Looking forward to being back later in the year. Passionate TSW fans in Batesville, Indiana. But Hamilton is home.
I think I got this one. I got this one.
Davey Bang has the strategy. And a Steve. Stop!
1 second.
Hey!
Bang and Matthews having some fun at the expense of GPA and Laney Luck, and I don't think GPA even noticed the tag. August Matthews, the legal man, sneaks in, gets his shot in, and now you see some of that rapid fire, high-octane offense that makes Bang and Matthews so scintillating when they're on the same page. Standing moonsault into the cover hook of the leg, 2 count only. Bang and Matthews are so rapid in their offense. They can switch directions so quickly. They're so difficult to scout. And GPA finds himself the worse for wear. For the ride now, no, Luck able to hang on. Oh! Well, Matthews put the brakes on. He's a gentleman, but Luck is in this matchup, so it's fair game. And GPA from behind, I think some of that moral compass of August Matthews was a little bit caught up in the predicament. Not sure how to react in that situation, but we're going to find out how August will react. Laney Luck is legal, and Laney Luck is tough. Let's make no mistake about that. Laney Luck's not in this match to be a distraction or to be the outdated damsel in distress. If you're new to intergender wrestling, if it's still a bit of a foreign concept to you, that's okay. Laney Luck will educate you shot for shot at the expense of August Matthews. Drop toe hold across that ring cable. A rope is a misnomer, and they almost didn't break the kiss by 5, let alone the choke and the ring ropes. And this is what makes GPA so dangerous. He seizes an opening and he capitalizes. Laney Luck on top, 2 count only. And August Matthews neutralized, nowhere near Davey Bang, and without Davey Bang and August in tandem, it's hard to get that pace elevated. Series of backbreakers by Laney Luck, who does not care your gender, does not care your background, your experience level. She will attempt to hurt you more often than not, succeeding. And Matthews is down. Into the cover, 2 count only. Matthews has great resolve. He can withstand a lot of punishment, no question about that. Many fans telling me that they felt the debut of Bang and Matthews long overdue here at TSW. Some feel that this tag team should have been here from day one. They've been looking forward to seeing their debut for quite some time. Matthews looking forward to creating some distance here. Maybe get himself to his corner. Reaching for Davey, but GPA pushes off. A sunset flip, Matthews drives with the legs, nearly puts him away. Oh, and Laney Luck pulled the rope apart. Matthews was looking to spring off of those ropes, and Laney Luck, that was more than luck, that was downright premeditated. And Matthews took a hard tumble to the outside, much to the dismay of Davey Bang, who may have to watch on as his partner's counted down, no kick out. Matthews just being pulled up by the hair. Just being ragdolled here by GPA. The hard full body slam and a 2 count only. In comes Laney Luck.
Come on, you gotta fight back, come on.
Matthews has been in a bad way this entire time. For the ride, look out. Oh, back with that spinning back kick, nicely done. Matthews in a bad way here, and Davey Bang not doing much better. Lady Luck divides it, conquers, gets an ear fall. My gosh.
Give it up, August.
Top wrist lock. And if that wasn't bad enough, it's GPA talking trash the entire time. And any type of submission hold or wear down hold certainly puts Matthews out of his wheelhouse. This man is not in his element at this point. He doesn't even have a tag team partner to hope to look toward. GPA back in. It's been frequent tags this entire time. These teams have met before in their travels around the Midwest, but certainly their first time here at TSW doing battle, and making the most of it is Luck and GPA, who have come in highly scouting their opposition. August is reaching for a tag. And well, August turns things around. Oh wait, GPA pulled the rope down, and they were victim of their own shenanigans. And here comes Davey Bang. Lady victimized by her own shortcut, and that enables Davey Bang to become the legal man. Cross-legged Northern Lights bomb, but we don't get there because Lady Luck's ticked off. Here we go, handspring coming up. Back elbow connects. Nicely done by Davey Bang, who has turned the pendulum around. Has that cross-legged with a branch, the senton counter. Breaks up the fall and keeps things rolling. Death Valley driver coming up, no. Bang, that wild kick. Couldn't connect, but Lady with a couple of her own. Pile driver, no. Davey got his hands up. Davey stiffened up his arms so his head didn't hit and came back with a shot of his own. It is move and counter move, the human game of chess. Oh, Lady Luck up the back of GPA. And check this out, Lady Luck arm drags GPA into Davey Bang. This could be all 2.5. Man. I wouldn't expect the strategy be for GPA and Lady Luck to quicken this pace, to go at the Bang and Matthews tempo, but they're doing it and they're excelling at it. Double suplex coming up. No, Davey Bang gets out of the way and tags Matthews. Double cross body. Has Matthews rested enough? 4-strike combo. High and low, GPA down. Half and half suplex coming up, no. Oh, Lady Luck was aiming for Matthews, almost caught GPA, almost did it a second time. That's the lightning fast speed of Matthews' third time. And they collide to GPA and Lady Luck. Jumping, Enziguri connects. August Matthews, the Pescado to the floor. Bang and Matthews showing what they're made of now. Both men perched high above. A double stomp. Quadruple feet connect. And now, Sears Tower. Bang and Matthews, the Sears Tower, and GPA's been pinned. What a statement made here tonight.
Let's hear it for tonight's winner, Davey Bang and Artis Matthews!
I don't believe GP had ever lost a one-fall contest in his TSW tenure, but we broke that streak here tonight, courtesy of Bang and Matthews. Young products, 24 years of age, I do believe, with the world ahead of them, and start their TSW career off right with a massive tag team victory to kick us off tonight.
Nate the Snake alongside here. Two men who were victorious here at Tri-State Wrestling. We got Davey Bang and August Matthews, and guys, the tag team division in Tri-State Wrestling is on fire. What can we expect from you two?
Look, I'm a man that likes to keep on the up and up in professional wrestling. So that means I know what's going on. I know this tag team division is stacked. I know that they say the best wrestlers tag division is here in Tri-State. And I got my ears buzzing. They were ringing a little bit. Because when you talk about best tag teams in the country, in the world, wherever, you have to talk about me and Davey Bang, all right? Because what we were doing is very different.
Listen, everywhere we go, all around the country, we take names, kick butts, we win belts. But you know what? I don't think they have any tag team championship belts here at TSW.
Not yet.
Not yet. But you know what? They're going to have to make some soon, because we're going to keep coming back and we're going to keep doing what we do every month till they have to crown us with something.
Now being joined by the man here at TSW. Current rated TSW champion, Trey Lamar, has been mired in controversy for much of that title reign, however, and only became exponentially worse. This past February, we saw an alliance form between Trey Lamar and JDX. We saw Matt Diesel, we saw Myron Reed, both become victimized by that JDX and Myron history in and outside of TSW. Led to both men being suspended, those men being Myron and JDX. But tonight, it's Trey Lamar in the main event defending the top prize. In a three-way match, what's on his mind?
Excuse me, what's your name, sir?
Johnny Rosegold.
Johnny Rosegold. You know, I'm not going to continue to talk to you about this. When you announce my name, you announce me correctly. That is the Tri-State Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion, Trey Lamar. That's right, kid. Sorry about that. The Tri-State Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion, Trey Lamar.
He did defend the title in Canada.
You're dismissed. You're dismissed. I'm not going to say it again.
Trey should be more focused on if he leaves with that title later tonight.
You know, all right, hey. You're going to show me the proper respect. I'm the man around here, all right?
He is the man, but you got to earn respect here in Hamilton.
You know, there was a time where you all loved me. And now, this is the respect that I get for becoming the greatest champion in Tri-State Wrestling history. This is the respect that I get. All right. I don't got all night, so I'm going to finish up my little story time, all right? But just know I can take my time because I am that guy around here, all right? Now, I'm sure you guys all heard boy JDX was banned from this show tonight. But, you know, we were actually supposed to have a celebration for me becoming the longest reigning heavyweight champion in Tri-State Wrestling history. But that's okay. That's all right. Because by the end of the night, after this main event, I will still be the champ. So me and JDX can celebrate another time. You know what? I don't got time for this. You people aren't worthy of my time. So you know what? I'm going to leave you off with that. By the end of the night, whether you people like it or not, you're going to have to learn to love it. Because I will be the Tri-State Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion.
No shortage of confidence
Hit my music.
from the TSW champion, Trey Lamar. Even though the numbers may not look in his favor on paper, because the two former TSW champions may take umbrage to some of Trey Lamar's claims. Speaking of the young GOAT Myron Reed, and of course the inaugural champion BSK. BSK would love to have that title back, make history with it. He pursued it a few weeks ago. Myron Reed still feels betrayed, lied to by a man he once called friend, who basically snuck in the back door and took it from him. Tonight, things could be made right, or Trey Lamar continues taking over the world. Well, a man that is so powerful, so tough, so intense, he considers himself beyond alpha.
Hey, get out of the way.
Will he beat the alpha male in TSW?
Hey, I don't hear you. What?
As he rips the chains that bind him, the Alphasaurus cries out to his would-be fans, who I understand he likes to call Alphaholics. That's Alphaholics. But not many fans of Ezio Orlandi here tonight, from the looks of things. But a very impressive athletic background for Orlandi, we're going to talk about throughout the course of this matchup. Another young man making his TSW debut tonight and has a lot going for him.
Who wants it?
This is a young man that gets better every time I see him. He gets more intense every time I see him. And you can tell by the reaction of those fans that he has built a following. Matt Diesel, No Limit himself. Boy, does he have a difficult test ahead of him. Outsized, outgunned. We'll see if he's got the heart.
Hamilton, introducing to my left, from Gainesville, Alabama, Beyond Alpha, Xavier.
Get it, Alphabama? Yeah, I didn't like it.
And introducing to my right, from Evansville,
Matt Diesel out of Evansville, Indiana, about 23 years of age. And you can hear for about the third or fourth time just since he's come out here, the eruption of these fans for Matt Diesel, who really came on the scene, made a name for himself here at TSW by taking the independent legend, M-Dog Matt Cross, to his limit. Ever since then, Diesel's been on a meteoric rise. We've seen him and Myron Reed have one another's back. Great mentor-protege relationship there. We've seen Diesel successful in three-way matches, in one-fall matches. And certainly Diesel challenged Trey Lamar for that TSW championship in the month of February, and if not for the alliance between Lamar and JDX, perhaps Diesel would have reached the very top of that mountain. But I do think it may be only a matter of time before he is able to do that. But what does Diesel bring to the table tonight? Diesel has the want, he has the desire, he has the determination. But even with how diligently he's been working out, and even now that he's hovering around 180 pounds or so, maybe a little bit more at this point, continuing to add more and more size on his frame, Diesel does not have the 6 feet and 240 pounds of Xavier Orlandi, who's just spinning Diesel in a circle, for goodness sakes, and Diesel just couldn't hang on anymore. It's like trying to take an 8-second run on a bucking bronco. Eventually, Orlandi brings so much momentum to the table that you just can't keep your grip and you're thrown off. And Diesel, you can tell that landing jarred him a moment ago, but able to shake the cobwebs and has Orlandi in trouble. Drop kick. Orlandi tried to put the brakes on, but the speed of Diesel. Distance creates opportunity as Diesel gets underneath the arm drag, second time. And charges in with that forearm shot. And Diesel looking slick blade. Drop kick as well. One of Diesel's mantras, the most important thing is you must put everybody on notice that you're here and you are for real. Those quotes, that mentality that motivated the late, great Kobe Bryant to a legendary pro basketball career. Motivates Diesel, but you can't teach size at all. An alpha size Uranagi. Diesel's body violently strikes the edge of the ring frame.
As I was saying, I read you Orlandi. Beyond Alpha.
Orlandi studied the Nightmare Factory, QT Marshall. Freelance wrestling in Chicago as well. A state wrestler. And also played football in high school, wrestled in college. And, that lax cover's not going to beat anybody, though. That's where the inflated sense of self comes into play. If Orlandi's looking down on Diesel or thinking that you can measure Diesel's merit in height or poundage, you absolutely cannot. The referee pleading with Orlandi to just listen to him. Easier said than done, certainly. Diesel hoping for an opportunity to get back to his winning ways on this particular occasion, but man, that window may be closing as this matchup goes on. Diesel tried to elevate Xavier Orlandi, but just got shut down. I think he was looking for that limitless driver that Diesel's been telling me about. He's been working on perfecting. And Orlandi not letting Diesel. Oh, Diesel maneuvers back to his feet. Used the momentum for his advantage. And Orlandi was down for a moment. But that huge bicep across the clavicle led to a near fall. You can sense that masculinity, maybe a toxic masculinity. Messi Orlandi.
Good night.
That gruff voice. I might have some anger issues too. But sends Diesel in. And Diesel comes through with an elevated right cross. Diesel used gravity as a tag team partner to take Orlandi down. 4, 5, 6. Both athletes up before the count of 10. Action will continue here. All important matchup for the TSW rankings as Matt Diesel builds momentum. Orlandi reeling for the first time in this contest. Looks to send Diesel to the outside with the agility of No Limits. Keeps himself in the game. Orlandi went to juke one way to counter out, but Diesel waited him out. Came through with a springboard cutter and nearly beat him. Great poise and patience by the young Diesel, moving like a veteran out there. Diesel looking to scale upstairs. Oh, Orlandi caught Diesel, waited until Diesel was in no man's land. Nowhere for him to go. And Orlandi, maybe looking for the alpha driver. This'll do it if he hits it. Diesel lands on his feet. Thrust kick connects. And Diesel breaking out that rolling dead belly driver. A little bit of limitless driver action. And now from way up high. Swanton bomb. Matt Diesel back on the winning track. This young man is going places, no doubt about it. The future's bright. And if I'm Trey Lamar, I'm keeping an eye on this kid.
Hamilton, let's hear it for the man with no limits.
What in the world is this? Matt Diesel's your winner, but we've seen her before, haven't we? Wait a minute! I know who that is. That's Damien Chambers. And that was Kayla Cassidy, who was instrumental in that distraction. And it looks like Damien Chambers, another top-ranked TSW contender, saw Matt Diesel keep himself in the race and decided to make a statement of his own. The man that says the world only makes sense when you force it to, just forced his will on Matt Diesel.
That's for later, my guy. You see, in a world full of the word yes, I am here to say no. You all want to root for Matt Diesel? No. No limits? No. Real quick, all of you have been introduced to the most beautiful woman in the world, the most beautiful woman in all of professional wrestling, Kayla Cassidy. Welcome her appropriately.
I'll bite my tongue after what she's done so far.
Shut up. Now, back to what I was saying. I'm tired of a guy like Matt Diesel getting every opportunity in this company and me just keep getting shafted. So, here's what we're going to do going forward. We will not root for Matt Diesel. Look, let's be honest. the only reason that Matt Diesel is here anyway is because he's Myron Marie's little... I'm not going to say it because there's kids in the crowd.
It's not true anyway.
But here going forward, I, Damien Chambers, will continue to show you all that the world only makes sense if you force it to. Now. To ensure that what just happened here doesn't happen in just a little while, I think it's time to put a nail in Matt Diesel's coffin.
No way.
Yes.
Oh, come on. You've done enough. Damien Chambers. Absolutely decimating Matt Diesel. This is obviously not a sanctioned match. Damien Chambers hits Darkness Falls on Matt Diesel. And Diesel's gonna need help out of here. Get him out of here.
Oh, your wife is ugly. She'll never look like this.
What a couple of detestable human beings.
Yeah, baby! Shut up! Shut up! Stop!
Another anticipated debut here to TSW
What are you wearing?
as we take a look at El Sueño. Victor Iniestra,
I'll come out there. You're lucky
an
that's in the
8-year
way.
pro,
You're lucky that's in the way.
another Chicago product,
It was COVID season. You're gross.
who is somebody who has a large mouth on his face, certainly, and maybe that big mouth can fit more Raising Cane's. Raising Cane's, an official sponsor here tonight at TSW here in Hamilton, Ohio. Great Raising Cane's locations throughout the state. I know where I live in Pittsburgh, locations are opening up all the time out here as well. And
Oh, be quiet.
gotta try some of that trademark Raising Cane's special sauce, right? But we'll see if this man has the sauce to go far in this particular matchup. One of the best winning percentages up and down the TSW roster, who will go up and down this building here at the Fitness Center and greet all of his fans. Sam Beal, former top contender to the TSW Championship. Who could forget him winning the Raider Rumble back in the month of August? And certainly kept himself in that conversation when he and the aforementioned Matt Diesel defeated VSK and GPA in last year's season finale. So I do stand corrected that GPA had lost one fall matchup before tonight, but certainly few and far between. Sam Beal, the Perminator.
Hamilton, introducing to my right, from Chicago, Illinois, El Sueño, Victor Iniestra! And to my right, from Rossford, Ohio, the Terminator, Sam Beal!
Well, El Sueño refers to the dream. That's what it's all about when it comes to Iniestra. Maybe that's him living his dream right now. Maybe that's him feeling that, well, it's everyone's dream to take a look at him. Time will tell, but Sam Beal's the flossing, croc wearing, nickelback playing, beer drinking, just having a good time. Best friend that you always wanted, maybe you didn't quite get, but Sam Beal, he's everybody's friend here tonight at TSW. Astra has been featured on AEW programming, NWA. Certainly somebody who is well versed in the traditional American style as well as lucha libre.
That's your fault, kid. That's your fault.
Well, we saw Sam Beal able to overpower Astra in the early going of this contest. First impressions are so key. I had a chance to see Astra at Dreamwave and AAW as well. And of course, I've known Sam Beal since he was a rookie. Young kid just trying to find his way. But man, he's really grown into himself. He's gained more confidence. Oh, he's more sure of himself. And Astra can floss too, but will it win a wrestling match? I'm thinking no. Sam Beal looking to wind up. Oh wait, Astra grabs onto the arms, looking crucifix, looking sunset flip. And Beal looking to fight his way free, but Astra, abusive yet elusive, got caught that time. Into the corner. Here comes Beal charging through with the elbow strike. Astra had nowhere to go, and Beal living up to, well, maybe the original Fred Beal, but a Beal nonetheless, and I don't know what that dance is called. I just know I can't do it sober. And there's a Beal on the other side back where we started. Astra finds himself in a bad way, trying to catch his breath. Beal looking for a high risk, called a pescado. And you can feel the love, you can sense that appreciation.
Old man.
Well, you can't feel any love there.
Do you think this is funny? Oh, wait a minute, Sam, wait a minute.
The love for Sam Beal is palpable here at Hamilton. They've really adopted Sam Beal as one of their own. Kind of guy you'd love to hang out in the backyard with, have a cold one, and share some stories. Oh, but those stories may be at a higher octave now. Astra took a cheap shot, kicked that rope between the legs of Beal, and came through with a backcracker. And Astra goes to work. Astra, a former powerlifter with the USAPL, the 82.5 weight class. This man's got deceptive strength. He was a college football running back at North Park University. Astra is a hell of an athlete, and if Beal wanted to have a good time at his expense, he's got another guest coming, as off the back suplex, shoulders down for two. Astra, I think, is one of the best kept secrets in Midwest Pro Wrestling, and another man that I think many could argue is overdue to see it here at TSW. Somebody who, it took him a number of years into his career to start making some noise. Astra found himself kind of trapped in pro wrestling purgatory, unable to break out of the pack, unable to find his footing to a kick out.
Slowest counter I know.
But Astra found a way to scratch and claw and make people take notice of him, whether they wanted to or not, and there has been no looking back ever since. Astra, I listed many of the promotions he's popped up in, and none of those are by accident or by happenstance. As Beal, to his feet, looking to fight his way free, and before the momentum swings, Astra switches his target and comes through with that high axe kick. Beal is down, and imagine what it would mean for Astra to score a victory in his TSW debut over not just anybody, but over Sam Beal, who
This one's for you.
I mean, I'd put Beal in the same category. GPA, Trey Lamar, the toughest men to beat one-on-one. Look out, Beal. Hits that T-bone suplex. And Beal can feel the energy. Sam Beal building momentum on the comeback trail. Hits that clothesline, nicely done. Back elbow connects as well. And when Beal gets rolling, it's almost impossible to stop him. Astra finds himself in a bad way. Step up, down with a senton, nicely done. All Sam Beal right now, will that be enough? A near fall situation. But I'll give all the credit in the world to Astra.
Timeout.
Well, until he asked for a timeout, that pretty much ruined any positive comment I was going to make. El Sueño about to be sent to Dreamland. Double underhook. This'll do it if Beal hits it, I gotta believe. And Astra jumps up with that enziguri. And Beal got caught. That twisting DDT. Into the cover, near fall. Astra could sense himself being so close to success. Astra making threats. With Sam Beal trapped on the second rope. Astra went to take a chance, but Beal met it with a shot. And both men firing back and forth. Beal the upper hold. Astra went right to the throat. Beal got the knee in. And Astra bridged that distance, wouldn't let Sam get the head of steam. Thrust kick connects. Beal shrugs it off and puts all his body weight into the clothesline. Is that gonna be enough? A near fall. A good cover. Astra's shoulders had the weight stacked on them. The leg was hooked. But the power of Astra leads to an emphatic kick out at the nick of time. Beal is feeling that momentum. Astra maybe feeling it slip away. Gut wrench. Dr. Bob coming up. Oh, Beal is... Oh, Astra countered. Astra was able to shift the weight. The Hurricane Rana, the Tiger Feign kick. And Beal is in trouble. Astra. A tornado. Is that gonna do it? No. Oh, you pinned Sam Beal. That championship committee's gonna notice.
Are you kidding me?
The TSW officials may skyrocket Astra if he's able to finish this thing to top contendership status, and it'd be hard to argue.
I'm stupid. Wait till I break his damn back.
Well, Astra, he is in a different mental state of being at this point in time. Looking backslide. Sam able to fight his way free. Ducked the high kick and caught the spine buster. The Perminator looking for the perm roller. Dead in the center of the ring. Sam Beal keeps his winning ways. And these people love it. What a fan base Sam Beal has here in Hamilton. Well, this man's already made his presence known here tonight. Damien Chambers, product out of Columbus, Ohio, and quite obviously, he's not here alone. We've seen Kayla Cassidy in ring action here in the past.
Oh, Tri-State, hello.
Here at TSW. And I'm just disgusted by what Chambers has done. Targeting Matt Diesel earlier on tonight. No cause for that. No motivation for that. And these fans are letting him hear about it. You're looking at Storm Grayson, 6'2", about 230 pounds. And this young man has been one of the best kept secrets of the Midwest for quite some time, but this 10-year veteran who has been to the top of the mountain a couple of times in freelance wrestling, including the current champion since October, has really come into his own. And we've seen him a number of times before, but this could be the most pivotal and competitive matchup of Storm Grayson's TSW career.
Hamilton, introducing to my left, from Columbus, Ohio, Damien.
I just can't imagine how unhinged Damien Chambers must be to have come out with that unprovoked, unprompted assault on Matt Diesel when he had such an important matchup to already prepare for in the form of Storm Grayson. Damien, you may not beat Storm here tonight, and you don't have to worry about the contenders rankings, because Storm Grayson will take your spot. But we saw the distraction by Kayla Cassidy and the assault by Damien Chambers on Matt Diesel. Will that, at least in the mind of Chambers, build some momentum into this matchup? Saw Chambers defeat Jake Christ at the Raider Rumble. Defeated Tyler Lee Deputy back in Batesville in the month of February. Chambers has been making life hell for Jake Christ and all the top stars in Wrestling Revolver. From Dayton down to Iowa, all points in between. Chambers, the receiving end of that standing drop kick in the early going though by Storm Grayson. Grayson studied Lucha Libre under Skida, trained at Wrestle One, Freelance Academy as we mentioned as well. Multi-sport athlete growing up. And of course, Damien Chambers, semi-pro rugby player from The Ohio State University as well. So two natural athletes, very well put together as Chambers, able to drape Grayson and take out the knee. Chambers looking for that vertical base to chop it down on Grayson, who's about 2 or 3 inches taller than Chambers, I do believe. And Chambers looking to systematically dissect Storm Grayson as Chambers looks to build on his TSW reputation. We do understand that Chambers and Kayla Cassidy, their relationship is not just business. But certainly, I guess it helps to have that chemistry on both sides of your life, right? Shot right to the back of the head of Storm Grayson. Oh, and look at Cassidy. Pocket Grayson got a cheap shot in. And the thing is, Damien Chambers is more than good enough, more than tough enough to excel big on his own. And now Chambers has Grayson neutralized into that chin lock. And Chambers taking control. That hybrid style, Chambers can choose to make you go any style that he wants you to. Looking for the ground punishment here. But Grayson fights free, breaks the grasp, and is looking for something high impact. Chambers counters the suplex. Agility leapfrog. Grayson's no small man to leap over. Rapid fire pace here. Both men looking to out-quicken the other. But Chambers got the spine buster. Couldn't get the figure 4. Grayson the inside cradle and only gets 2. Man, lightning fast action here between these two contenders. Chambers rolls through with a victory roll. Does not look to finish it that way though. He's looking figure 4.
What do we say?
Damien Chambers. And if Grayson's shoulders are trapped for 3, that's as good as a pinfall. This thing's over.
Let me know if you get it, all right?
And this puts pressure on so many different points of the lower human anatomy. That knee is bent. The leg is bent across the adjacent leg. The ankle is being twisted. Just the body of Grayson's being contorted in such an unpleasant way. And Storm knew the counter. Storm turns to his stomach, and that puts the pressure on top of the legs of Chambers. And now Chambers, the ring positioning works against him. He needs a rope, he needs salvation, and able to find it.
Damien? Grayson?
You can see the damage has been done to both athletes. They were each in that figure 4 leg lock, what, a solid minute apiece? Chambers and Grayson very slow and ginger to get to their feet, but Grayson finds himself out of harm's way. And Storm gets the foot up. Hard clothesline connects. Second time. Chambers got caught. Storm Grayson a leaping neckbreaker. Storm is fighting through the pain. He can't put his full weight on that left knee, but Storm is still marching in for the kill. Back suplex all. The knee wouldn't support the weight. That was a more guts than brains moment from Storm Grayson. Second time, Blue Thunder Bomb. A Grayson specialty, but couldn't put him away. Storm Grayson was dead set on that Blue Thunder Bomb, but how much was taken out of his knee in the process? That could have been all Storm Grayson has left. If there's enough damage done to that knee, which you can see Grayson in massive discomfort.
5, 6.
If the count reaches 10, it will be a double count out. Kayla Cassidy cheering on Chambers.
9.
We're at 9, and I think Kayla helped Chambers roll to the outside, which put him on his feet and broke that particular 10 count. And Storm Grayson, oh, come on. Kayla, you're not in this match. Get out of the way. Kayla Cassidy's been very instrumental in multiple scenarios here tonight in making sure Damien Chambers is above and beyond reproach and does whatever the hell he wants. Both men brawling on the floor now, back and forth. Referee's count is ongoing. They better be paying attention. We're at 8, and Chambers. Oh, Chambers just kicked out the knee. And Grayson got in at the last second. The last millisecond it kicked out. Chambers tried to take out the knee and steal a count-out victory, but Grayson backed the enziguri. And Cassidy, come on. I don't care what world you live in, this doesn't make sense. Oh, would have served her right. Cassidy almost caught the line of fire twice. And in the confusion, Chambers snuck in an elbow right to Grayson's face. Oh, contact nearly made with the official. A second time now. This thing is getting heated. Chambers looking for a roll-up. Grayson lands on top. Two evenly matched athletes. Who's going to get the better of the situation? Grayson. Oh, wait a minute. No, feet on the ropes. Grayson hit his head in the corner. Got stacked up and didn't have enough weight and enough strength in that knee to kick out. With Chambers in the ropes, he stole this win outright. Storm Grayson was already the worst for wear. Storm Grayson wrestling on a badly injured knee. And Damien Chambers took advantage of it with the ropes, with Kayla. No way Storm could kick out at less than 100%. And 2-0 on the night for this power couple's mission of destruction. Well, be on your best behavior.
Hamilton! It's time to lay down the law! Come on!
The law and order of TSW is here. Straight from Louisville, Kentucky. Man who studied under Doug Basham in Ohio Valley Wrestling, Tyler Lee Deputy. And we've seen him hold a victory over Sam Aljami in the past. Went one with Damien Chambers certainly this past February. And somebody who wants to hold everyone accountable for their actions in TSW. And I don't think that his opponent has much of a rap sheet here tonight, so should be curious to see how they'll get along. Justin Pac-Man Xavier, the 8-bit acrobat, the mold breaker, 6 foot 470 pounds.
What's these glasses?
I believe is another one of those athletes that has yet to be defeated in singles or tag competition here in TSW. He's another man that's migrated down to the Nightmare Factory to spend time there, but the level of competition that Justin pursues, whether it be in the gaming world or the wrestling world, it brings out his best. There's no question about that. And Xavier bringing a party-like atmosphere tonight. We'll see if he can gain some points or lose a life tonight.
Introducing to my left, recently off duty from Seymour Correctional Facility, Tyler Lee Deputy. And to my right, hailing from Cincinnati, Ohio, Justin Pac-Man Xavier.
Justin makes his home base here in the greater Cincinnati area. And the level of respect and the connection that Justin has with these fans here at TSW, it's really something special. It's really something rare. You don't see it that often, especially a young man who's only about 22 years of age. He's got this kind of fan support. Very impressive. Standing side switch as both men jockeying for position in the early going. Deputy trying to get out of that grip. And Xavier's got those long arms. He's able to shift his head and get out of striking distance. Deputy is a good-sized athlete all his own, but that lanky frame of Xavier just lends itself to reach. Certainly that's so important in a sport like this. Now Deputy goes behind Xavier, looking to respond in kind. Keeps the action moving, side headlock takeover, nicely done. And a lot of fans may not be aware of Doug Basham, may not remember Doug Basham. Some may recall him as part of JBL's cabinet back in the day on WWE television, but Doug Basham, when it comes to the fundamentals, when it comes to the sweet science of pro wrestling, one of the best trainers out there today. And if you doubt that for any second, you can look at Tyler Lee Deputy and understand what he brings to the table. The smoothness, the accuracy, timing. But Xavier's matching him. Maneuver for maneuver. Both men the same idea in mind, a pair of drop kicks. But a stalemate here in the early going of this matchup. Well, Tyler's certainly proud of himself, but I'm not sure some of our fans have had all the best altercations with the police over time. Not making any insinuations. Oh! That drop kick more than an insinuation. That's a straight up statement at the expense of Tyler Lee Deputy. And Xavier drops down and trips up the legs. Nicely done. And in with the crossbody, 2 count only. Tyler Lee Deputy trying to represent that badge, that uniform well, but Justin Xavier came in prepared but got met by a knee. And, well, a less than favorable reaction. The Deputy goes springboard leg drop, nicely done. And that looks straight out of the Doug Basham playbook as far as 2 count only. Aggression, accuracy, and a well put together athlete just taking flight. Tyler looking to, you heard it, serve up some justice, but Justin not ready to go down, comes back. Series of forearm strikes. Here we go. Lands on his feet. Second time. Both men are jogging for position. Xavier got the headbutt down for 2. Xavier was looking for, I believe, a standing shooting star. Didn't get enough momentum and a head start before he rotated. And able to come down with the head, but certainly not enough to be a debilitating blow to get 3. Xavier looking to make up for that now, looking to press forward. Has Tyler Lee Deputy measured. Looking to spring in, double spring! Looking for game over, but Deputy stays a step ahead. Neck breaker, nicely done. 2 count only.
Thank you.
Well, Deputy taking umbrage with the count. And as much as some of these fans may want to support Tyler, and some may not, it's going to be very, very difficult to get anybody to root against Justin Xavier. Tyler Lee Deputy, though, looking to be the first singles blemish on Justin's record, who springs off! and just hit. Game over for 3. Well, Justin fought the law, but the law did not win. Pac-Man, the mold breaker, scores big and keeps up his winning ways in TSW. We have watched this man grow from humble beginnings, the mentorship of Jake Christ over the months, and just the growing confidence and the growing experience has meant so much for Justin Xavier in the course of his career. But will we see a fair and just handshake? We will. Tyler showing his props. Justin Xavier on a meteoric rise here at Tri-State Wrestling. Taking a look at the debuting tag team here at Tri-State Wrestling. And they call themselves the Dub Club. Ryan Matthias and KJ Reynolds. We saw KJ make his TSW debut back in the Raider Rumble last year. Had a great showing there, but I think we're going to see a little bit more of the authentic KJ Reynolds here tonight, as well as Ryan. They are the Dub Club out of Detroit, Michigan. They've teamed for a long time as under a number of different monikers, but
Hey, you guys feeling hype?
mocking their opponents because their opponents are all about the hype. We'll see if the club is all about getting the dub tonight in their tag team TSW debut.
You're all here for us, so you can all shut your mouth.
Kyle's got a big personality for a man that may not be all that big in stature.
How we doing, TSW?
Oh, you want to talk about hype? A couple of young men who grew up together, came up together in training, and are now seeing big heights in professional wrestling together. They've been inseparable since high school. And these 23-year-old young studs are just hitting their prime. Recently recapturing the Dreamwave Wrestling Tag Team Championships in a violent ladder match.
Introducing to my right, hailing from Detroit, Michigan, they are the Dub Club, Ryan Matthias and KJ Reynolds. And to my left, hailing from Pascal, Illinois, the Hype Fire, 12 Gauge, the Hype Beast, Hunter Holdcraft.
Well, we saw 12 Gauge and Hunter Holdcraft, an important part of TSW singles division in our inaugural season a year ago, but we have not seen a lot of them as a tag team as of yet. We saw them defeat the Tragedy Boys, Gaston LaRue, and Percy Drews in the month of February in Batesville. And as I mentioned, they've done some great tag team work together in their hometown of LaSalle, Illinois. We'll see if the ground attack of Hunter Holdcraft can stand true against Ryan Matthias. I think that the hype is truly a great example of the old cliche, the whole is greater than the sum of the parts. Hunter and 12 Gauge have always been great. They've always had great promise and potential. But together, I think they're in a different category. Matthias controls the wrist. And up with the fireman's carry, Hunter Holdcraft, a rich, deep amateur background. Back to high school and college. And looking for an ankle lock in the early going. Matthias panics. but it gets him to the rope quickly. And well, KJ's concerned about his buddy.
No, I'm sick of you.
His dub buddy.
I want him. Me? I want him. Me?
And Matthias maybe thinking 12 gauge is the quicker path to that dub. Dub meaning W if you're not aware at home. I understand nobody at home would want to talk to Matthias and KJ either, so maybe you're not aware. 12 gauge tagged in, now blind tag made as Matthias looking to outsmart 12 gauge KJ Reynolds, the quick roll up. And what? A couple of leapfrogs, snooker style by Reynolds, but got cut off at the pass by 12 gauge. The two quicker members of their respective teams. Explosive offense from 12 gauge as he catches KJ Reynolds to the back kick and tags back in Hunter Holdcraft. All-state in high school was Hunter as an amateur wrestler, as KJ gets chopped down at the knee and hit from all sides by the hype. And into the cover, 2 count only. The hype wrestle, the way they party, the way they pregame, the way they warm up. It's constant energy everywhere you turn.
Let's see it, Hunter, let's see it.
And Matthias got the kick right to the kidney of Hunter Holdcraft. That enables KJ to be the opportunist. Matthias back in, certainly the larger of the two. And we just talked about the Justin Xavier matchup, how that helps with leverage, it helps with reach. And there you see Reynolds reaching in, getting his cheap shots. I've heard some people talk throughout the locker room. I've heard some wrestlers and other organizations talk who know KJ Reynolds. They've let me know that being around KJ for more than a couple of minutes at a time, it's just grating on your nerves. This guy's like an annoying little brother. He won't stop talking. He won't stop bouncing up the walls. He won't stop just laughing at his own jokes. He won't stop just, he can't read the room is what I'm saying. They don't do things like that. Just be obnoxious and in your face about everything with his personality. KJ just not aware when's enough is enough, but he knew enough was up before the 5 count. Was able to break before this qualification, but you see Matthias behind the back of the official, contorting and bending Holdcraft. Any which way he'll go. Cover here. KJ, God, 2 count only. KJ sounded like a damn banshee trying to get the official's attention. Imagine trying to have coffee with a guy like that. Holdcraft back to his feet very quickly. He doesn't like chin locks, but Reynolds keeps him at bay, in with a shoulder thrust. Matthias tagged in. Great frequent tags by the Dub Club, gotta give him credit. Slingshot coming up. KJ with the bulldog and a shot for 12 gauge as well. And check this out. The half Boston crab, you can see the wide base Matthias has on it that gives him more balance and the ability to sit back deeper. And he's going even deeper than that as he's looking at STF. Doesn't have that step over toe fully cinched in, but has the face lock. And Holdcraft inching for a rope, and you saw KJ push that poor rope back, excuse me. Those extra few seconds Hunter was trapped in that hold could make a difference as this match goes on. Matthias is celebrating, to say the least, prematurely. Matthias measures the flat of that foot right to the rib cage. Trying to obstruct the breathing of Hunter Holt. What is KJ doing, for God's sakes? Tag in. If KJ is how everybody says he is, I guess that would make Matthias Big Brother, and maybe Big Brother should smack some sense into this kid once in a while. Or maybe Holdcraft will do it for him. Couple of boots for both Dub Club members. Reaching for the tag. Holdcraft inches away, all but back into enemy territory. Holdcraft rolls through and got 12 gauge in. Tag has been made. And 12 gauge is out quickening the field. Swinging low with that clothesline. Took the wind out of 12 gauge. Shot for Matthias as well. 12 gauge swings in with that Tiger Fade kick. And a punt for Matthias. Dub Club is reeling. 12 gauge is showing you that explosivity out of every barrel. Here's the cover off the crossbody for 2. And 12 gauge is bringing it in every sense of the word. Tag back into Hunter. What is this? Oh, wait a minute. We're not going to find out. Matthias playing spoiler. Hype went for a double team, but may have taken a little bit too much time. Holdcraft and Reynolds left perched high above. AJ looking power bomb. Holdcraft had too much strength. Held on to that top to win. Uppies. They call that uppies. And for God's sake, Uppies almost won the match. Maybe the most adorable and painful tag team name I've heard. Uppies. Has KJ Reynolds just never grown up? Matthias tagged back in. Dub Club could be a moment away from a huge debut, but 12 gauge. The thrust kick a second time. And the hype. Double underhook face plant. Nicely done. Matthias kicking out.
No.
Well, the hype. Or maybe thinking ahead to their post-event Raising Cane celebration. But they got to get back in the game here because the job's not done. Wait a minute. This could be time for the hyperdrive. A low bridge. And the Dub Club are still in this thing. KJ Reynolds, Enziguri. KJ Reynolds looking to follow through. Oh, a spear from Matthias. But 12 gauge wiped out KJ Reynolds. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, poison runner by 12 gauge. KJ springs in with a cutter. What great action from both these teams. Holdcraft, Chaos Theory, out of the corner, stacks him up, but Matthias, the shooting star, to break the fall. Oh, what action we are seeing. This is TSW's Tag Team Division at its finest. 4 young, hungry, burgeoning stars giving you their all here in Hamilton. All 4 men are stirring, but who gets their feet first will determine so much. These men not able to stand, but still want to fight. Exchanging rights back and forth. It is crunch time. It could be 4th and long at the 2-minute warning mark. Based on how these athletes are fighting. Desperation in their movements, urgency in their pacing. Only one team will come out on top. The hype gets rid of Matthias. And a double boot takes KJ down. And we're ready to get hype. Attempt number 2 for the hyperdrive. Face first goes KJ. Gage wipes out Matthias, and the hype have hyped their way into the winner's circle. Man, you want to talk about perpetual motion, about kinetic energy. It felt like the hype didn't stop as soon as they came through the curtain until now. Smash Mouth in your face tag team wrestling the way it's meant to be. I'm going to tip my cap to the Dub Club. I'm not sure if I want to hang out with these guys, and maybe we're going to sit on opposite sides of Raising Cane's later. But the hype are the real deal. And you should believe the hype, because 12 Gauge and Hunter Holdcraft are amassing a win streak for themselves.
Nate the Snake alongside here with a couple guys who just picked up a huge victory here in the Tri-State Wrestling Tag Team Division. Hunter Holdcraft, 12 Gauge. I guess you could say you guys lived up to the hype tonight.
You're damn right with that. And let me tell you, you know what? Ryan and KJ, you guys brought in, I got respect for that. But I don't think they can be called the Dub Club anymore. No, I think it's just going to be the club, because we took that dub away from them, and we got it. We took that dub. And just like we said before, Hunter, when they put a brick wall like the Tragedy Boys in front of us, what do? We ran right through them. And when they put the club in front of us like a brick wall, what do? We just ran right through them. And what are we going to keep doing at Tri-State Wrestling? We're going to keep running right through every single tag team that is put in front of us in Tri-State Wrestling. And that's what the hype train does. And by the looks of it right now, from all them dubs we've been picking up, I think we're the premier tag team at Tri-State Wrestling. And not only will every tag team feel, but everyone at Tri-State Wrestling is going to feel the hype! Ah!
Back to you, Dabrowski.
Well, we've had a great time in Hamilton here tonight. We can't wait to come back. July 13th, TSWtickets.com. They're on sale now. But who will be the TSW champion when we're back here in Hamilton?
I'm the man here. I'm the man here. It's good that everybody knows that.
And you're taking a look at the man who, whether we like it or not, meant so much in building Tri-State Wrestling to be what it is today, because he was the inaugural champion October 2022. Won our inaugural tournament and went through some heavy hitters in that particular series of matches, talking about Sam Beal, Dalton Castle, yeah, even Trey Lamar, and title defenses against Stephen Wolf, Myron Reed, Carlito. But Myron was the one that unseated that championship run after 250 days. I am such a fan of this man, the young GOAT Myron Reed. Of course, I saw so many of his successful MLW middleweight championship defenses over the years, and he's somebody who is more than good enough to have had a long, long reign as TSW champion, but of course, as we know, it only lasted a couple of minutes thanks to a man he thought he could call friend, but that rift in their friendship is beyond repair at this point. And there you see that friend. There you see the current reigning and defending TSW champion. You see a man in Trey Lamar decided that his individual success was more important than his friendship with Myron Reed.
We got
it
a
was more
comedian over
important
here.
than any kind of integrity. JDX watched his back February in Batesville, but there's no JDX tonight banned from the building in Hamilton as the man who loves to call himself the TSW World Champion leaps into battle, but he's got the two former champions staring daggers at him, wanting to reclaim what they feel should still be theirs.
Introducing outside of the ring, from the real Tri-State, the most magical place in the world, Long Island, New York, VSK! To my left, hailing from Louisville, Kentucky, the young goat, Myron Reed! And to my right, from the Hall of Fame City, in Canton, Ohio, Tri-State Wrestling Heavyweight World Champion, Trey Lamar!
I don't like the look at Trey Lamar's eyes toward our ring announcer or in general. Want to shout out our friends at Square Circle Expo in Indianapolis, Indiana. That was the last time Trey Lamar defended the TSW Championship. I believe you can watch that matchup still free on YouTube. Trey Lamar defeating VSK as both men basically tried to out-cheat one another. And because of that victory, Trey Lamar surpassed VSK's longest reigning TSW champion in history. He's now over 250 days. It was a year prior at Square Circle Expo. Lamar got involved in VSK's title defense against Myron Reed, ending that championship clash with controversy. And you are looking at three men without a friend in the ring. The championship has brought out the best and worst of all three men, depending on how you look at it. There are some fans chanting for VSK, which surprises me. The "You Suck" chants to Trey Lamar are less surprising to me. It is a true statement Trey has beaten both men.
You ain't got nothing on me. You know, you ain't got nothing on me, really.
Myron was not ready for Trey. Myron had already wrestled a match and beaten VSK when Trey Lamar made that challenge. And Myron Reed has wanted to get his hands on Trey Lamar ever since. Every chance he's gotten has been a piece of revenge. But VSK wants revenge for professional reasons.
No, you literally pulled me off. You said, let's work together, and you pulled me off. Yeah, really. You know what we're doing?
I don't think if I'm Myron Reed, I would trust VSK anywhere near as far as I can throw him.
Literally. You were trying to punch him. Everything was going great. Really?
Well, both VSK and Myron have the same goal. That's to unseat Trey Lamar, but they're not going to sit around and watch the other one do it. This is an individual matchup. It's a three-way match. This is not tag team. There are no goals for teamwork to be won here unless they decide to take Trey Lamar out and fight amongst themselves, but even then, a very tenuous relationship. At that VSK breaks him immediately with a knee. You cannot trust VSK. Myron Reed, the Matrix counter. Incredible. Moves like water, does the young goat, who ironically, at one point, is called Hot Fire. Myron out, back in. Gets the flip out of the corner. VSK is reeling, looking for an escape. Speaking of escape, that's where Trey Lamar's found. He's on the outside, letting his two challengers fight amongst themselves. Maybe Trey's plan is to sneak in when nobody's looking. VSK sent hard into the corner. Grand tour of the TSW ring is VSK, courtesy of Myron Reed and Trey Lamar. Not going anywhere fast. Myron pounding away in the corner. Look out. Trey went to sneak attack Myron. Myron sensed him coming, and Myron leapt off the corner rope as quickly as possible to get Trey in his peripheral vision. And now Myron is trying to neutralize both challengers. And now up crossbody as Myron caught Trey coming in again. Instincts by Myron are wise, a three-time MLW middleweight champion. Wise, a former TSW champion. Myron gets it, but man, he's got to have his head in a swivel. So far he has. VSK trying to take advantage, but Trey Lamar back on top of things. It's so tough to get a sustained advantage in a matchup like this. Lamar wearing away from VSK in the corner. VSK is so well-rounded, so versatile, and so crafty as the young veteran sends Lamar to the outside. And slides through with an elevated drop kick, but Myron Reed soars like no other! Suicide dive, and notice Trey Lamar snuck out of harm's way. Trey Lamar will do whatever he can to avoid the wrath of Myron Reed every step of the way. And both challengers back in the ring, both ex-champions back in the ring. And Myron picks a pace again, low bridge. Trey Lamar, the low bridge. And even without his heavy JDX, it gave Myron an advantage for the early going, but Trey is still finding a way to sneak around and make himself invisible. Here in his 5th championship defense.
Look at these guys. Get a load of them. They're saying the heavyweight champion's weak.
Well, Trey, you have a fragile ego, or else it wouldn't bother you. Trey's defended against Sam Beal and Stephen Wolf and Matt Diesel, and as we mentioned, VSK. Trey's got a hell of a resume, and now Trey and VSK working together. Certainly, neither man any love for Myron Reed, and Trey Lamar slides in, slides right back out. Trey Lamar is a, let's say, to say the least, a defensive-minded champion tonight. Picking his spot, but we'll see. If I'm VSK or Myron Reed, I go get Trey Lamar because I know I can't win this thing with Trey watching over the proceedings like this. He'll always be there to interrupt as long as he doesn't gravitate too far away from the ring. And Myron hits hard. And that was violent. Small to back first, whiplash-like effect. VSK gets the most out of absolutely everything he has done. And I don't mean just tonight. I mean through his title reign, through his run in TSW, through much of his career. It's why he's so successful. But Myron the reversal. Yeah, Trey Lamar picked his spot. Both men were reeling. Both men were in pain. And Trey got the foot up. That Gamanguri, and VSK tried to cover up, but Lamar wasn't aiming for the head. He caught the shoulder blades. Trey Lamar, Myron Reed, former close friends, torn asunder because of the will to be the man in Tri-State Wrestling. And Trey Lamar feeding his ego as Myron is licking his wounds, rights and lefts, rapid fire. All Myron could do is cover up. And the boots right to the skull of Myron Reed. VSK on top. VSK. Right hands.
Hey, what's your problem?
Well, what at one point could have been a healthy alliance. Now VSK wants Trey nowhere near him.
Hey, Trey! Hey! Let's beat him up together. Together?
He's changed his mind again.
Yes! Let's do it.
I've talked throughout my entire career how fleeting
You just kicked
allegiances
me in the
are.
head! You're right, I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
It won't happen again. He's your opponent in a title match. There's Myron with a kick in the head. Oh my goodness. No one can trust anybody here. Myron was looking to soar. And that is Myron at his finest. And the VSK knew that, that's why he shut things down. TSW title at stake, highly competitive matchup. VSK springboard drop kick, and the champion's down. This could be an opening if VSK can find a way to pin Myron. Oh, but VSK took his eye off the ball. He wants to fly, and he pays for it. And again, that's what happens. But wait a minute, Myron Reed, flame on! Myron Reed soars and comes up huge. Myron sends Trey Lamar back in. Myron would love to pin Trey more than anything, to reset all that's been wrong, to put Myron back in the driver's seat and show his friend there's consequences for selfishness. But right now, all three men are looking for the advantage. All three men are looking to leave with the most valuable prize in all of TSW. And it's Myron Reed firmly with the momentum on his side. Trey sidesteps him. Myron caught the axe kick. And I think Trey's throat may have bounced off that second ring cable as well.
Oh, shit.
Myron neutralizes VSK before dropping Trey Lamar face first. Is that enough? No. Half a count away from Myron Reed becoming the first ever two-time TSW champion. And VSK shut Myron Reed down, small in the back. Kidneys first into the edge of that ring frame. Back suplex connects as well. And you can just tell Myron's in agony. The way his body bowed up. At this much discomfort he's obviously in. And VSK is going to turn that from bad to worse. VSK's looking pile driver. That'll end this match. That could end Myron's career. At least for the short term. Myron went to charge in. And VSK met him with a spear. VSK. Scaling high. Went for maybe a frog splash, maybe the knees. Now a satellite head scissors, Myron into Trey, and now two for the price of one. VSK drops both, looks to pin the champion, and VSK half a count away from being the first two-time champion. If he pins Myron, he'll still win the title.
Come on.
2 count only. We have seen all three of these men, particularly both challengers, give it their all. They have the advantage of no JDX, but they have the disadvantage of an extra challenger.
And now we got this clown with the belt. It's all your fault, Myron.
VSK insinuating that if Myron hadn't lost to Trey Lamar, he wouldn't be in this picture. That's a big if. VSK, you'd have done the same thing that Trey did. And Myron looking to kick the face off of VSK. Oh, Trey stacks up Myron, gonna steal this thing. No. Trey Lamar in the back door, looking to find a way out in town. Myron went cutter, but couldn't drop down with it. Now drops down with a victory roll, 2 count only. Back to his feet, Myron Reed. Scoring big, but Trey back with a knee. Dream Chaser coming up. No, Myron counters midair. Myron countered the pet maneuver of Trey Lamar and dropped down with that cutter. Myron Reed continues to flame on, and that desire to be champion burns bright. Trey up and over. Look at victory roll. Look at Pele kick, and he connects. Myron went weak in the knees right away. Trey Lamar the pump kick. Dream Chaser attempt number 2. And scores big. Trey Lamar's gonna retain the TSW title. That'll do it. No, VSK interrupts the last second. VSK protecting his own title interests. What a fight this has been. TSW title.
You betting against me? No?
Trey Lamar promised to beat both men, but his best wasn't enough. VSK able to spring in with the knees. Half and half, backbreaker connects. He's not gonna do it, no! A mixed reaction for VSK, which is still very unique to me. But it may be a case of, at least he's not Trey Lamar, who's done so much to aggravate so many. VSK got the frog splash that time. Myron Reed 450. Oh, but both went to pin the champion, and both are looking to get rid of the other. Only one man can be champion. Flame on from Myron Reed, who's gonna pin VSK, and he beats him. No, he doesn't. Myron is in shock. And VSK just struggling to get to his feet. He's out on his feet. Trey Lamar is dazed. Myron Reed looking for the cutter to end all cutters, but VSK counters. Pile driver. Myron tried to sneak out, but VSK held his grip. A second pile driver. No, backbreaker. VSK has him. Two-time champion. No, he's not. Myron Reed is still in the fight. And VSK is in shock.
Get back in there, Trey. Get back in there.
What will it take? What will it take from any of these three men to lead with 15 pounds of priceless gold? Inflating Myron again. Measures Myron, who caught VSK. Matrixed out of the kick. Flame on! And Myron won't let go. Cap and crunch. No count. Myron's got this. Wait a minute. Who the hell's this? Somebody from the locker room, and somebody ran in from the crowd. What the hell's going on here? And they're targeting Myron. Myron thrown to the outside, and Trey Lamar just pinned VSK off of Myron Reed's hard work. I don't know who the hell those guys are, but one of them's got Trey Lamar's title, and it looks like they were working for the self-professed TSW World Champion. Myron Reed put in the work, but Trey Lamar had an ace up his sleeve, and Trey Lamar's record-breaking title run continues. We'll learn more about this, to be sure, on social media at TSW Pro Wrestling, and we'll have a lot more information by the time we come to you once again. Trey Lamar a very disingenuous apology. Myron Reed and VSK fought their hearts out, but Trey Lamar commits highway robbery with those two accomplices. Trey Lamar beats the system again and retains the TSW title.
Why are you so mad?
I'm standing by here with a man who just retained his Tri-State Wrestling World Heavyweight Championship. Trey Lamar, some would say it was a controversial victory, but nevertheless still a champion.
You know, you're one of the first, like, non-idiots that I've been around here in Tri-State Wrestling. Tri-State World Heavyweight Champion. Hey, come on, guys, come in. Hey, come in the screen.
World champ.
Say it again.
And still.
Say it again.
World champ.
Say it. Hey, I want to hear you say it too. Come on.
World champ, baby.
World champion
World
Trey
champ.
Lamar, baby. I told y'all at the beginning of the show what was going to happen. They thought because they banned JDX from ringside, they didn't want him here in the building at all. They thought that was going to be enough. Last show I told y'all strength in numbers. I'm playing chess with checker players here. I was one step ahead of these guys. I got my boys here, members only, right?
That's sick. That's me.
Yeah, you could say they came in and they're the only reason why I left with the title. You can say that, I guess, if you're a Trey Lamar hater.
Nah.
But my boys have my back, and all I can do is thank y'all.
Oh, got you, bro.
Right?
Always.
And I promise y'all one thing, and that's success in Tri-State Wrestling. That's something that I was guaranteeing Myron Reed, but he didn't want to take that opportunity. Like I said, he chose the wrong side.
He did. Look at him now.
Now, Trey Lamar, JDX, and members only. There's only one way this goes, and that's to the top. It's nothing but success from here on out. And still, Tri-State Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion, Trey Lamar.
World champ.
Oh, you asked what was next for me, right?
What's next?
All I ask is for some competition, man. Every competitor that they're putting me against, I've beaten them. I'm running laps around the roster. Please, Tri-State Wrestling, give me somebody new. That's all I ask. Give me some real competition around here, because there's none in sight. Did that answer your question?
You answered all of my questions.
All right.
Congratulations. And still, heavyweight champion here.
World Heavyweight Champion.
World Heavyweight Champion here at Tri-State Wrestling.
Now you're
Trey
dismissed.
Lamar.
You're dismissed.
Nate the Snake standing by here with Myron Reed. And Myron, once again tonight, so close to that Tri-State Wrestling World Heavyweight Championship. You had it in your grasp, but somehow it slipped through your fingertips.
Every time I'm on a mic, I'm behind the camera, I'm saying the same thing. It's like the young GOAT came this close to winning. This close. Trey Lamar once again walks out Tri-State Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, right? It's the same saying each week, each month, every time I'm behind the camera. Tonight, we're gonna try something different. How about tonight? It was the young GOAT's fault. I came out there and I didn't perform at my best, right? But you take that to account, right? Trey Lamar still almost lost that belt tonight. Still had to find another way to win. So you know exactly what that means, right? It means the young GOAT will be the one. It means Trey Lamar's title run is gonna come to an end.
I'm standing by here with VSK, and VSK once again in Hamilton, Ohio, so close to regaining that Tri-State Wrestling World Heavyweight Championship. But I gotta ask, you've had several opportunities, and you just haven't been able to get it done.
Yeah, thanks for rubbing it in. as if I don't know. Listen, I am the reason TSW exists. I put TSW on the map. I am the first champion. I was the longest reigning champion until Trey Lamar came and stole that title from me. I was supposed to be the person that this company was placed on the back of that carried it to new heights, and I did. And now I don't know what is going on. You see, I keep getting chance after chance, and those chances keep getting taken from me, and I don't know what's next. I don't know what to do. And your question doesn't help me. I think it's back to the drawing board, but I don't have to explain myself to you, or anybody else. This is a VSK problem, and VSK is going to solve it, okay? TSW is my company, that title is mine, and one day, very soon, it's going to be around my waist again.
A very determined VSK.